With AI, it's the machine doing it at the end of the day.
There will always be those biases if it's done by humans.
They were even shocked about how disjointed they were across their own quality auditing process.
Do you think that AI will help remove biases? I know everyone, when they talk about AI, they always talk about bias, but do you think that perhaps in the setup and the tuning of the system, you could give it specific examples that say this is good, this is bad, so that you are actually creating a more level quality monitoring playing field, whereas different people, I know you have leveling sessions, calibration sessions to try and minimize this in a contact center, but different people will still not like other people, or they'll not like the way things are done. So there will always be those biases if it's done by humans.
Yeah, I think the sort of calibration will still be here to stay, because AI, you ask it a question and then 5 minutes later you ask it the same question, it'll give you a different answer. So I think there's still that element of human checking that will still need to be done. So it will not eradicate all of quality teams across contact centres.
Not in the short term.
Not in the short term at all. However, what it will do is bring in a lot more of a consistent approach across the board around how we are levelling. So calibration sessions that you mentioned there is a good one round. I put quality management suite in for a business a few years ago, and we built a form, we listened to an interaction, and everybody scored it in a calibration session, and they were even shocked about how disjointed they were across their own quality auditing process. So I think even with AI, it's not going to remove it completely, but it will get it a little bit more consistent, because we're setting exact rules and parameters around it, rather than it just being who it is that's scoring that one person who they might have had trouble with in the past, or that person then disputing that person's quality score because they don't agree with it because that person's out to get them, and it's that sort of always back and forth. That person might have got the job that they were going for, and things like that always creep in. Whereas with AI, it's the machine doing it at the end of the day, so it's that person that person doesn't really have that argument with.
I think it probably needs to have some level of transparency there to do that.